You ever feel completely stuck? You look at your bank account, see nothing there, and just think, is this it? Is my life ever going to change? Well, in this explainer, we're going to tackle that exact feeling. We'll break down how you can build a future, even if you're starting from absolute zero.
All right, let's just start right here. The biggest lie is that you need money to start. This right here is the single biggest myth that holds people back. It's the idea that you need a pile of cash to create something, to build something, to just begin. Honestly, it's the lie that just paralyzes potential before it even gets a chance to breathe.
So yeah, that brings us right into our first section, the no money myth. We're going to confront this thing head on. Because look, it's a feeling we've all had, right? But what you have to understand is it's also a trap.
I mean, really think about it for a second. The moment you say, I don't have the money, what happens? You've already accepted defeat. You've basically given up without even looking for another way. It isn't the lack of resources that's stopping you. It's the mindset of scarcity that's got you pinned down.
And this right here, this is the critical shift in perspective. When you focus on the problem, I have no money, you're just staring at a wall. It's a dead end. But the second you flip that question around and ask, okay, what can I do with what I have right now? Suddenly, the whole world just opens up. Opportunities that were totally invisible a minute ago start popping up everywhere.
And that leads us straight to the core of this entire explainer. The real game we're playing, it isn't about what's in your bank account. Not at all. It's about what's happening right between your ears.
The true difference between the people who succeed and the people who stay stuck, it's not money, it's mindset. I mean, think about it. If money were the only thing that mattered, then nobody could ever rise up from poverty, right? But that's just not how the world works. People build these incredible lives from absolutely nothing all the time. The real difference maker, it's always their mindset.
So, okay, let's talk about what you do have right now. You've got these incredibly powerful resources that are so often overlooked. Your time, that's currency. Your energy, that's a serious asset. And that phone you're probably holding in your hand right now to watch this, yeah, that's your first tool.
And here's the choice you face every single day. Is your phone just a tool for consumption, a source of endless entertainment and distraction? Or are you going to turn it into a weapon, a device you can use to learn, to connect, and to actually build your future? The choice is 100% yours.
Okay, let's move on, because this next idea is completely counterintuitive, but it's also incredibly powerful. We're about to talk about your hidden superpower, something you probably think is your biggest weakness right now.
And it all starts with this number right here. 0. Nothing. The amount of money you have to get started. Yeah, it looks intimidating. It might even feel a little depressing.
But here's the truth. That number, it's actually the most powerful starting position you can be in. Seriously, starting from 0 isn't a weakness, it's a massive strategic advantage.
So why? Why is that? Well, think about it. When you're at 0, you have absolutely nothing to lose. That alone just removes the fear of failure. There's no pressure to perform for investors or some boss. You have total freedom to experiment, to try things, to mess up, and to focus purely on learning and growing for real.
Okay, so we've reset our mindset. That's huge. Now let's get into the practical stuff. What does the actual path to growth from 0 even look like?
Here's the 0 to 1 formula. It's really a simple blueprint. Step 1. Learn a skill and do it for free. You don't need some expensive course. All the knowledge you need is on YouTube and Google. Pick something valuable. Maybe it's a digital skill like basic graphic design, or a tech skill like simple coding, or even a communication skill like copywriting. Step 2. Take small actions every single day. Consistency is everything. That's what builds momentum. And step 3, you have to practice patience. This is a marathon, not a sprint. The real results are going to take time to show up.
And I'm not going to lie to you, the beginning is not glamorous at all. It's going to feel small and slow and, honestly, kind of boring. You might even feel like it's pointless. And this is the exact spot where most people give up. But if you can just push through that phase, those boring, small, consistent efforts, those are the things that create massive results down the road.
And while you're on this path, you have to avoid one of the biggest energy drains there is: comparison. Seriously, looking at where other people are on their journey, it only weakens you. It's a waste of time. Instead, take all that energy and invest it back into yourself. Focus on your own growth. Just focus on being a tiny bit better today than you were yesterday. That's what makes you strong.
All right, that brings us to our final section. And really, it's the ultimate choice you have to make, starting right now. Everything we've talked about,
It all comes down to this.
You've basically got two mindsets, which lead to two totally different destinies. On one side, you have successful people. They find a way no matter what. They take action, even if it's not perfect, instead of waiting for some magic moment that never shows up. They own their decisions. And then you have the other side. They find an excuse. They wait for perfection. They blame their situation. You have to decide, right now, which one of those people you're going to be.
And I need you to really hear this. Your current situation is not your final reality. It does not define who you are or what you're capable of. It is only your starting point. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less.
I want you to think of your life like it's a book, and you haven't even gotten to the good part yet. In fact, for a lot of you listening, your real story has just begun. Everything that's happened up until now, that was just the prologue.
Because from this moment on, the pages are blank. The power to write what comes next, the responsibility, and the opportunity, it's all in your hands. So the only question that really matters is, what will you decide to write today?